Oh man, so, well, I was wrong. I was wrong as hell. I thought ESPN was on some modern time stuff, but they said no matter how modern these times may be, we are still Disney, my boy. Hell, you talking about over there? So yeah, man, they have officially let it be known that ESPN has cut ties with Shannon Sharpe less than 2 weeks after he settled a lawsuit in which his ex-girlfriend accused him of rape. Sources tell Andrew Martian Sharpe has not been on the network since late April. ESPN declined to comment. It's like at this point in time, like, what was y'all waiting for? What was y'all waiting for, man? Did they want to take this to actual trial and actually win or something like that? That wasn't gonna happen in the time frame that Shannon Sharpe said that he was gonna be back for the football season. That was not gonna happen in that time frame. You got that settlement, but it seemed like the settlement was not good enough. Now this article don't say too much because we don't have much more reactions than just that information. They wanted to let the Athletic know that Shannon Sharpe is not going to be returning. All I can say is, wow. Being familiar with Shannon Sharpe's commentary over the past few years, shit, more than the past few years, the past decade or so, he would go crazy on an athlete for fumbling a situation like this, all because of how they maneuver in their real life. He would go crazy about that type of shit. So Shannon, this shit ain't acceptable in no type of way. In no type of way is this shit acceptable. You let a 20-year-old, little ass girl, OnlyFans model at that, put you in this type of situation, my guy. First, you had the instance where you made a mistake to have sex on IG Live, my guy. You got to pass for that. And then you had the situation that came back around to you, man. You would be given more grace if it wasn't you, dog. But the way you go hard on athletes for making these type of mistakes, man. Nah, my guy. It may not come now, but at some point, he's going to have to address this point in time in his life and speak on the bad position that he put himself in. We know the chick plotted on you. She schemed and got you up out the paint. You done retired her from OnlyFans and she retired you from ESPN. This conversation is not about whether or not she was finessing him. Yes, she finessed him. The whole situation where she had the camera perfectly set up to catch her being assaulted. I told you before that I believe that she set that shit up with Tony Busby. I believe, I'm not saying it's the truth, I'm speculating, but I believe she set the whole situation up with Tony Busby because she said she was assaulted one time, like at the end of the year of 2024, and then once again at the beginning of 2021 or something like that. I may have the years wrong, but it was that short of a time span that she was assaulted. Then it was alleged that she was back in Houston, which is where Tony Busby is, or in Texas or whatever. And then she ended up going back to where Shannon was, where the assault happened the second time, and she was asking him, inviting him over or wanting to come. She was entertaining the sexual acts through text messages. The next thing you know, she had this situation filmed. It sounded like a bunch of shenanigans if you ask me, but Shannon, you put yourself in this position, my guy. Hell nah, man. I thought he was gonna be good. I thought ESPN was gonna let shit slide. I keep saying it over and over again. The audience, we've grown. We know when it's bullshit. We know how to see through bullshit, but they said, nah, we good. I don't know. So he's going to have to rely on Nightcap and Club Shay Shay, which he'll be fine with. But that means Club Shay Shay Media may not have that many people going after him, because if you don't have ESPN out there that's within the bidding war for you, then that lowers your price. Because you see the deal that Pat McAfee has. He has his own production and ESPN just distributes that on their shit. Shannon more than likely was trying to find some type of deal like that. That's out the door moving forward. Well, at least with ESPN. Hell nah, man. But yo, y'all let me know what you got to say in the comment section below. Me, I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.